Taliyah Baystar inhaled her first salty breath on 29 March 1998 inside a palm frond maternity hut leaning over the water at Treasure Beach, Jamaica. Outside, a lone fisherman's radio babbled sky under a pastel dawn, while her mother, a hotel bar saxophonist who saves pressed hibiscus petals in her reed case, rocked a syrupy riff that hushed the gulls. Her father, a kite surf instructor who sketches cloud dragons on scrap receipts, bent so close their foreheads touched and promised his daughter that trade winds, tide shifts, and tongue clicks would all slide aside for any spirit that claims its width and never learns to bow inward. Curves roll bold through both branches of the Baystar family, the same way gentle swells crow against the island reef, so nobody blinked when baby Taliyah split her second muslin wrap before the kettle whistled. Granny Dawn thread-picked each seam, eased in colorful cloth sliced from a rum runner cell, then laughed that extra fabric cost pocket coins, while teaching a child to shrink could rob her of whole skylines yet unseen. Primary schools smelled of chalk dust, grilled plantain, and sea mist pooling beneath gelassy windows. Taliyah already towered above her classmates, and her shoulders reached wider than the blackboard frame, blotting the projector glow whenever she solved math races. One humid recess, two boys hopped around chanting cargo barge whenever her sandal slapped another hot box. That evening, she roamed the tide line, hunting soda caps polished pearl by sand. She threaded them onto fishing twine, stitched the tinkling chain down her turquoise cardigan, and glided into class next sunrise, scattering flecks of light across ceiling boards. A traveling literacy aide captured 7 shaky seconds on a flip phone, uploaded the gleam to an infant video site, and by lunch, 15,000 strangers cheered the girl who spun teasing into beach glass sparkle. That night, Taliyah wrote a promise in purple gel across her spelling list. Clouds crowd only until you flash 'em bright. Weekends belonged to Treasure Market, where her mother soloed smoky sack slicks beside curry, goat steam, and the click of dominoes. Store jeans jammed at Taliyah's thighs, so she traded tip jar coins for sun-faded fishing net, unraveled it into soft rope, crocheted high-rise culottes, sprayed sea fan silhouettes in charcoal, and posed at sunset against weather-worn boat sheds while her cousin snapped grainy photos. She loaded each shot into an online diary she named Bay Lantern. On the very week a new photo app drifted across the island's patchy sentinel. Captions slalomed between patois maxims and clean English truths like curves anchor storms tighter than anchor stones. Before her 16th birthday, 54,000 unseen friends double-tapped every mango gold frame, proof that bright screens outshout lunchroom whispers. A marine biology scholarship whisked her north to Miami. Daylight dissolved inside coral restoration tanks, while nights belonged to a 24-hour jerk shack truck glowing neon jade near Biscayne Bay. The heat lamp became her softbox. Between pepper shrimp orders, she filmed 90-second reels, twisting parchment sleeves into frangipani barrettes while translating dart rotation in a voice half surf hush, half amphitheater crackle. One clip later, Mantis quicks over a pocket synth groove while she chain-stitched reflective kite line into thrift shop denim. 2 dawns later, the reel drifted past 1.2 million views. Caribbean-style pages crowned her the jerk truck couturier, yet every sponsored proposition paused at size 16. Taliyah slid each pitch into a folder labeled shrinking nets, wiped jerk sauce from her cuff, and spooned more pepper gravy. A Saharan dust plume carried an email from Columbia Sportswear inviting her to captain a windshield capsule dubbed Reef Pulse. Taliyah sent back 3 solid conditions. Patterns had to stretch to 60-inch hips, half the production crew must hail from community college design programs, and 10% of net profit would seed sea turtle hatcheries along the Jamaican south coast. Columbia Green lit the deal before sunrise, bleached the palm. The chute cracked open at daybreak on Peach Cobbler Key, where nurse sharks drowsed in turquoise shallows. Taliyah guided curvy paddleboarders across aqua glass while a drone traced lazy circles overhead. When the lookbook dropped, every extended size shell vanished. Within 41 hours across 25 countries, Bay Lantern vaulted past 700,000 followers. Still smelling of Scotch bonnet, she dug behind flour sacks, balanced her phone atop a rice tin, and livestreamed misty thanks beneath humming fluorescents. Earth Star Bright Q, if that wave lifts your heart, touch subscribe right now. 1 free tap plans you on the bow for every new voyage before the algorithm trades wins on you. Spotlight shimmered lured rumor girls. A gossip blog swore Taliyah cinched carbon plates around her waist beneath those shells. At dawn, she paddled a bamboo board beyond the reef, stood tall in sports bra and linen shorts, traced each stretch line with crushed bougainvillea bloom, and boomed a sax run that skittered fish schools. 10 million viewers reposted the jam titled Bougainvillea Proof, brushing rose dust across their own curves until gossip sank with the tide. Truck, wages braided with capsule royalties into Baystar Glow, a whipped body custard, folding coconut cream butter, lime leaf oil, and mica sparks that flare pearl under phone flash. 19,000 tins cooled on her father's dock bench. Lids knotted with braided seine line and stamped "Moisturize Your Horizon." Stock drained in 82 minutes, raising $196,000. 20% launched Beacon grants, delivering industrial surgers and waterproof field recorders to plus-size teens in island parishes from Savannah Lamar to Port Antonio. Within 9 months, 36 grant winners staged a floating fashion and dolphin song jamboree aboard a repurposed rum barge, glowing with LED bamboo, streamed live to sunrise shows from Dublin to Dakar. Fort Lauderdale Fashion Week etched fresh shoreline legend when a backstage band shredded her emerald mesh gown from rib to knee 90 heartbeats before runway call. She ripped neon dock rope off a coil, laced the slice like sneaker eyelets, and strode out as though the cut belonged in every sketch. Camera shutters cracked like dry coconut shells. Volk keys christened the save rope cadence. And another million lantern travelers surfaced before the after-party DJ spun a single record. A restless staffer leaked cropped emails claiming she demanded lobster sliders and chauffeured sail kites for her rescue pelican, Salt. Taliyah laid the whole chain bare. Refillable water urns, Ital stew for crew, caption monitors for deaf stylists, then wired that month affiliate profit, $138,000, into biodegradable trap pilots in 3 reef pockets. Fans echoed her dockside mantra. Receipts gleam brighter than rumors silt, until whispers flooded off in trades win. By midsummer, Bay Lantern sparkled across 6.7 million Instagram hearts, 3.3 million real Voyagers, and 2 million faithful channel subscribers, with engagement grazing 10% and rallying brand strategy teams worldwide. Cartier invited her to headline a Topaz Surge video inside the century-old lens of Fowey Rock's lighthouse. She vowed yes, only after Cartier pledged therapy stipends for immigrant lobster trappers weathering rogue seasons. The final reel, her wrists scattering amber shards across iron ribs, became Cartier's most saved post all quarter. Family nails her compass steady. Twice a month, she streams strings and steam. Mom croons blues phrases on sax while flipping festival fritters. Dad recites cloud haiku, and Taliyah reimagines thrift denim under fairy lights. One broadcast crept above 9 million when Salt waddled through powdered sugar and sneezed a flower cloud onto the mic. A bird rescue now sponsors every stream, tagging rehabilitated pelicans with solar trackers funded by Baystar Glow. Glow revenue sailed past 12 million within 2 years. She leased a silent fish cannery, cut skylights through corrugated steel, and hired furloughed deckhands, plus design grads to whip and jar custard. Each tin not shut by hand during midday stretch dances to reggae house mixes. Efficiency gurus pitched shrink bands. She answered with her mother's rule: fingertips keep legends after robots forget, so rope ties held. Mental health honesty weaves through her feed. CK portraits pair with night truck selfies labeled "Same Sky, Different Weather." She dropped breath loops recorded under mangrove arches, principal reframing pages in English and patois, and sliding scale therapy links. 110,000 users now claim her shoreline openness as their first calm harbor. Unity rides shimmer under crushed sea glass paint. Hundreds cruise the coast road at dusk wearing Baystar Glow on collarbones and LED conch shell tassels on spokes. Ticket proceeds boost Beacon grants and build wheelchair snorkel ramps at rocky coves. Fritter stalls fry late because banana hush puppy sales jump 15% on ride nights. Taliyah pedals lead on a retro cruiser with Salt plush zip-tied front and always stops to retie any rider's loosening lace. Her memoir, Currents Keep Names, hits 11 languages next spring, while a stream crew tracks her mission to convert retired shipping buoys into floating maker labs for coastal schools. Puma's wide-to-way wave lantern sneakers drop next quarter, threaded with reflective rope and cushioned by algae foam, steering 10% of revenue into Beacon projects across the Caribbean rim. Second call to action rolls in like tide. If your subscribe icon still glows red, touch it until it fades gray. One swift move reserves your seat for the next story long before social math decides who else sees it. When playback wise, explore the description. Waiting there, fresh Baystar Glow releases, fast lane beacon, grant access, tonight's strings and steam playlists, and one understated compass, a research-backed trove of conversation sparks and calm confidence rituals that maps the clearest way to real love and, yes, the most reliable technique to help any woman feel genuine fascination. Free, one click. If the soda cap spine, rope cadence, gown rescue, or assault sugar sneeze sparked your grin, crush that like button, pour your favorite ripple into the comments, and share this voyage with a friend who needs fresh trade wind. Every curve redirects currents, every scar refracts moonlight, and the Caribbean sky bows to anyone who plants both feet on the deck and greets tomorrow unblinking. Third and softest breeze trembles over your speaker. Subscribe now, claim your proud side perch, and meet me on the next rolling tide when another tale glimmers beyond the reef and courage calls your name once more.